Welcome to this edition of Lion Pride Sports. I'm Seth Close.
And I'm Tom Hartbeck.
Let's take a look at the previous week in Lindenwood Lions athletics. The Lindenwood football team was able to overcome an early deficit against Emporia State, but in the end fell on homecoming last Saturday by a score of 40-31. The Lions could not hold back Emporia State's offense, which put up 612 yards of total offense. Lindenwood's offense tried to answer the call, but could not match the 40 points of the Hornets. Lindenwood quarterback Najee Jackson finished the game with 398 yards of total offense with 367 passing yards. Kalen Campbell rushed for 51 yards and went over 1,000 career yards on his touchdown run. The Lindenwood women's soccer team lost 2-1 to Washburn on Friday night at Hunter Stadium in St. Charles, Missouri. Washburn equalized with a goal from a near impossible angle in the 70th minute to knot it up at 1-1 apiece. In the 86th minute, the Ichabod struck again to take a 2-1 lead. With little time remaining, the Lions couldn't mount a comeback in the short time and then dropped the Friday night match by 1 goal.
Coming off a 2-0 win over Delta State, men's soccer got its second shutout in a row versus Upper Iowa last weekend. They blanked the Peacocks on the road by a score of 3-0. Goals came from Josh Scholl, Jose De Gregorio, and Michele Gantz, who scored his team-leading 11th goal. The Lions next take on Harding University and Fort Hays State before returning home on November 3rd, where they'll finish the regular season at home against Northeastern State and Southwest Baptist.
Lindenwood senior Emily Wiley led all hitters with 14 kills, but the Lions fell to number 8 Nebraska Kearney 3-0. The loss drops LU to 14-9 overall and 5-4 in MIAA matches. 3 of the Lions' 9 losses have come at the hands of nationally ranked opponents. The Lions return to Highland Arena for a pair of MIAA matches, hosting number 7 Central Oklahoma on Friday, October 20th at 6 p.m. and Pittsburgh State on Saturday, October 21st at 2 p.m.
Lindenwood men's hockey took on Iowa State this past weekend at home at the Ice Arena in Wentzville. In the first game, the Lions jumped out to a 1-0 lead, but the Cyclones were able to tie the game in the third period to force a 3-on-3 overtime. The game would eventually end in a shootout win for the Iowa State Cyclones. In the second game, the Lions were able to rebound with a 3-2 win. Defenseman Jake Townsend scored twice, and fellow blue liner Austin Wilk added some much-needed insurance with the third goal. The Lions continue their homestand when the Sooners from the University of Oklahoma come to town this Friday at 7 and Saturday at 4.
The Lindenwood swimming and diving teams competed in Kirksville, Missouri on Friday afternoon against Truman State University. Both teams took home a victory, with the men outscoring Truman State 120-84, while the women's outscored the Bulldogs 105-99. Simone De Reget picked up first-place honors in the 1,000-yard freestyle and the 500-yard freestyle. Also on the women's side, Lexi Winnett finishes in first place in the 50-yard freestyle, and she finished second in the 100-yard butterfly. Lindenwood will compete again on October 21st in St. Peters, Missouri in the Lindenwood Quad Meet.
Men's tennis finished its fall schedule on Tuesday. The Lions faced off against Maryville, sweeping the doubles competition and nabbing 4 wins in singles play. The Lions finished the fall season with a 2-1 record during dual play. The Lindenwood will resume competition during the spring season, beginning with a dual match at William Jewell on February 2nd.
The Lindenwood men's golf team finished the fall portion of its schedule with the tournament championship at the Washburn Invitational. Lindenwood landed 3 golfers inside the top 10 and earned the team championship after defeating Central Oklahoma on the first playoff hole. Lindenwood opened the tournament on Monday with scores of 293 and 289 before shooting a 290 during the final round. The Lions finished with the same 54-hole score, 872, as second place Central Oklahoma. The 3-round tournament featured 17 teams and 99 golfers. Lindenwood finished in first place at the Art Cup and completes the 5-tournament fall season with the top 2 finishers.
Women's golf hit the links at Missouri Bluffs Golf Club on Tuesday. The Lions finished in 6th place, just 1 stroke behind the 5th place Nebraska Kearney. UMSL won the tournament by 8 strokes over the 2nd place Augustana University. Josephina Haupt was Lindenwood's top finisher, tying for 10th place amongst the 76 golfers. Haupt shot an 80 on Monday before firing a team low score of 73 on Tuesday. Coming up next, we will take a look at the vaulted Lindenwood Billiards program.
You don't want to miss any of this. Stick around for more on Lion Pride Sports.
We just finished dinner and it was time for homework. He hates homework.
It makes no sense.
I don't know how he finds anything in his backpack.
I can't find my backpack.
Finally, we found his assignment. He rushed through it. I wonder if he even learned anything.
I wasn't gonna get it right, so I just wanted to get back to playing my video game. At least I'm good at that.
I couldn't even read his handwriting.
Holding the pencil makes my hand hurt.
I know he's bright.
Why is it so hard for me?
He's
I'm
just
trying
gotta
as
try a
hard
little
as
harder.
I can.
When you can see learning and attention issues from their side, you can be on their side. That's why there's Understood.org, a free online resource for the parents of the 1 in 5 kids with learning and attention issues. Here you'll get personalized recommendations, practical tips, daily access to experts, and more. Go from misunderstanding to Understood.org.
Ma.
In your new role, we help you help. Visit aarp.org/caregiving for information on how to provide even better care for the person who once took care of you.
The Lindenwood Billiards program is one of the leading programs in the country. They currently have the 4 consecutive national titles, and they're working hard this year to get a 5th. But their main focus is not just winning. This is what head coach Wilson had to say.
We define winning different than most teams. They look at W's and L's, and for us it's about growth and the approach and the attitude that you carry with it, and how we face down adversity with relentless positivity, willingness to work hard and discipline, and then also it's not an individual thing, it's a team thing. So we're only as strong as our weakest link, which means that everybody helps everybody here.
Well, I have to commend Lindenwood for putting together a program like this. Mark Wilson, our coach, is one of the preeminent coaches in the country, and we're very fortunate to have him here. The program is highly focused on promoting the character of the sport rather than just winning. And Mark is highly focused on individual development and putting together a professional skill set.
Head coach Wilson hopes to change the image and direction of this sport in a positive way. Good luck to the team as they will take on the teachers billiards team right here at the Lindenwood Billiards Arena at 6 p.m. on October 19th. Up next, we head over to the Lions Den to take a look at some of the top line performances.
Here we go. We're going to go out there in the rain. You're going to get wet. All right, here we go. Okay, quick. Oh, yeah. Yes. So much fun. Mwah. We're getting so wet.
I dare you. I dare you to change the world. Yeah, you. Getting that college education.
I dare you to be somebody important.
Like be a teacher. Or a reality TV star.
I dare you to stand up here.
To call the shots.
To be a role model.
An inspiration. An innovator.
To be a teacher.
Think you can change my life? Make me excited about science like you?
Have a career that really means something?
Then do it.
I dare you.
Well, this week in the Lions Den, Greta Banholzer has been named the ECAC Offensive Player of the Week this week. It's her first weekly honor of the season and the Lions' 4th overall for the campaign. Banholzer paced the Lindenwood offensive attack with 2 goals and an assist this week as the Lions went 2-0 last week. She had a goal and an assist versus Queens and ended the game-winning goal versus number 7 Limestone. Field hockey returns to action on Friday, October 20th, when they'll take on Molly College. Game time is set for 1 p.m. So, Seth, who do you have in the den this week?
Well, we have an interesting story on the women's soccer team for Alyssa Hoke. 4 seniors were honored on Sunday, and one of those 4 seniors was Alyssa Hoke, midfielder who scored early in the second half to lead the Lions to a 1-0 victory over the visiting Emporia State. Hoke scored the first goal of the contest in the 52nd minute. Morgan Weller sent the ball 20 yards downfield to a streaking Hoke who was on a one-on-one with the ESU keeper, ripping a shot past the goalie for her 4th goal of the season.
Well, Seth, that 1-0 win was senior day for the Lions, and this year's the seniors include Alyssa Hoke, keeper Mary McGilvery, and forwards Becky Roberts and Kristen Brewer.
That's going to do it for us this week on the Lion Pride Sports. I'm Seth Close.
And I'm Tom Hartbeck. We'll catch you next week.